This week on Swift Waters.
Lots of water, birds are scattered. The lakes now out in the rice fields to the timbers that are also lakes.
Everything is flooded.
Yeah.
It's just like mass water everywhere.
Kent Cartridge presents Swift Waters.
Oh my God, look at these coming around behind us, Connie.
Chloe and I are just hanging loose.
Hi, welcome to Swift Waters with Shawn and Connie.
So this week's episode is going to take us back into Arkansas. We're still battling high water and scattered birds.
Then we head down to Louisiana for a quick hunt with some really good friends, and then they take us out the next day for a squirrel hunt with dogs. That's an incredible little deal we thought we'd share with you.
This week's Duck Down logo giveaway is Thermacell.
Thermacell's heated products, the Heat Masters.
So come on, let's go hunting.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You know, we just can't be more stoked about getting down to Arkansas. The season finished up already in Wisconsin. We've been chasing the birds, at least, you know, watching them, where they're going, where they're working. We got to get through the holidays, of course, and I mean Christmas Day at late in the evening after all the festivities.
Everybody's done with their
Pie,
stuff.
you know, turkey, ham, whatever, you know, we're busting loose, and we're like, they're all going home, and what were you doing? Hitting for the truck to head on down to Arkansas to do some more hunting.
We're heading south. We're going to drive all night. We're going to
Yep.
go down to Arkansas and hit the ramp at opening.
So we do, you know, magically, we're there, you know, and we're at the ramp, we're putting the boat in, and what happens is, you know, as forecasted, they're supposed to get rain coming through, and they get rain.
And rain.
And more
did I
rain.
say rain?
Oh man, and watching the water levels on the dams, they mark these things every 15 minutes, and the projections are going up. So baseline at 11 feet, we're already at 13 feet, and it's projecting to continue to grow. And where we're situated is in the bottoms of the Ozarks. So you got 5 rivers all converging down into an area, and it, depending on where you're at in that convergence, you know, the water will either backflow up or it keeps going down, but bottom line is all of it's got to go somewhere, and it goes up and up and up, you know.
Oh my gosh. But, you know, we get in, we navigate to a spot, we find
Yep.
a great spot. So the birds are flying. We see some high flyers, this, and that. And out of the corner of my eye, here comes one. Psh, I pull up and shooting down, and Sean's like, what the heck did you get? I'm like, I got a big greenhead down there.
Wow, look at you!
It was like out of the corner of my eye. It was through the trees. And I'm like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. It was really cool. Chloe goes and gets an awesome retrieve.
Yep. There's a couple shots in the distance, but you know, this is the type of deal where the birds are just scattered now.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Nobody is really getting anything.
There's no concentration area because there's really no low water type of thing, you know. Man, it was tough to find anything.
Yeah.
All right, the worst thing ever. My gun's down here. There it is. Had it on a twig broke. Camera's still good. Way to go, Garmin. We're trying to get out to find some type of, you know, I guess,
high ground.
shallow enough, yeah, high ground, shallow enough water that we can stand in it. What does it do? It just continues to rain. High water means, I mean, I'm just about tipping.
I'm 5'5", 5'4".
So, you know, this on me is not bad, top my waders. She's underwater, so, and we only got one tree stand, so Chloe's in the boat.
I'm up on a tree stand hunting. Okay, it's a new for me, but you're not going to stop me from getting out there.
Yep.
You know, the guys can do it, I can too. There's a will, there's a way. So
the water continues to rise. You know, we get the boat out there. Noon catches up with us quicker than what we anticipated, so it's a good time to go out and get some lunch, get a little bit of, you know, rest because it was an all-nighter, and what we want to do is get out and start scouting a little bit because we got snow goose season coming up, and we've been seeing some out there, as well as, you know, see if how flooded this area is really getting to be. But we pull up, we move to another area. We spent more time, you know, just trying to putz around to find some little knolls and ridges, you know, even off of some sloughs, some edges that we can stand on. You know, but bottom line is we didn't get on the birds.
Nope.
But man, did we ever have a great time just driving through all this stuff.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Excel Outdoors, Camo Systems, Peak Dryer, Woodland Resort, Dave's Creative Taxidermy, Cedar Hills Game Farm, Thermacell Heated Products, McMiller Sports Center, Mountain Man Guns, and these fine sponsors.
Well, we're on the road. Louisiana, here we come. It's going to be awesome.
We're in the northeastern part of Louisiana. The word is the birds are down there. A good friend Daniel's said he's got a little honey hole, and we're going to put the heat on them.
It's a new location for us this year, so we're super pumped.
So stick around and enjoy the show.
We're going down in the bayous, and we did this about earlier in the year, you know, where I got the big green truck off of Craigslist down by Monroe, you know, and we do a 15-hour run to get this truck because it's, you know, rust-free coming out of Wisconsin, a 2000 with a 7.3 diesel, you know, just the monster truck. And we pick it up, and as we're down there, we're meeting people. So we meet Daniel, and he knows we're an avid duck hunters, you know, and he's like, come on down the season. So, you know, we kept going back and forth, and we ended up driving down there for the season for a hunt.
He's got this piece of property that, you know, is just from marshes to timber to you name it.
Yeah, and he's right adjacent to a big public waterway as well. So he's got creeks coming through it. We get out there, and they manage it pretty specially, like it's one morning hunt a week for the guys. They got, you know, a permanent blind type of deal. You know, they got a hole, and the guys come out. You know, they got a little cottage out there. And we end up hanging out there.
Yes.
We get out in the morning with everybody. I end up just saying I'm going to shoot in video. I'm not hunting at all.
He's in the main blind. Yep. So this is my first experience in a pit blind. I'm pretty excited, but I really don't know what to experience. So there's 3 different pods. I got 2 guys on each side of me. They put me in the middle, and then this, you know, the top comes over, and we brush it all in with a natural brush, and we just sit there and wait.
So I'm a distance and shooting video out in front to try to capture the birds. So I can see it, it's the skyline's still dark, and sure enough, they start hooking in. And we got shooters positioned, you know, the pit blinds. We got the main blind off the side, and then the exit off of the dike.
And the back side of
it.
Yep,
we got a couple guys on the back end. You know, and really Chloe's the only dog, you know, and we're really blessed that they allowed us to bring Chloe in to be able to hunt with us. So we get everything set up, and sure enough, the birds start coming in.
They're just coming in, you know.
They're circling. We got some nice video, you know, pull up, you know, shoot, take them, boom, we got birds down right away. You know, Chloe's sitting off to the side outside of the blind. I do a call, a command, she takes off, retrieves the birds. It was just awesome, you know, and everyone's kind of biding their time just a little bit. We get some more birds coming in, and it's a mix, you know, greenheads, we got shovelers, of course. Yep. We got teal,
wood ducks,
widgeons.
Oh yeah, I caught them.
Good job.
So, you know, we got another set that come around, you know, they're touching down on the water, they're getting back up, we're spanking them, you know, some of them are on the exit, and you can hear a couple shots go out. One of them, you know, did just glided, dropped in, sent Chloe out, one of her best retrieves, had to go, I don't know, 200 yards. Yeah. And then the bird actually swam across the water, right from the land. It was like 20 yards, and it
gets up
climbed
on
the ledge of it.
Yeah.
And it just sits there, and Chloe's like, you know, swimming, and she's too far out for me to call. And I'm trying to run the camera so I'm not whistling at her. And she's bopping around where she last saw it. You know, she's got her head up. She eyeballs it because the bird moves, boom, and she gets a retrieve.
Right on it. Oh, good girl.
Yeah,
it was really cool to watch her. And she brings it back to me, you know, in the pit blind, drops it there, you know, and then Shawn calls her back over to him. So it was just really cool.
Those are the times where you just love working a dog. the preseason when you're practicing with them, when you're out and you got the dummies, you got her in the boats, you got them off the piers. Those are the moments, especially when you're with a bunch of new friends, and they don't know Chloe at all, and she actually pulls it off extremely well, and very well behaved. So, I always put the plugs in, work with your dogs. They're only as smart as the handlers. So, put time into them, and it just to me, it just adds to the whole hunt experience.
Go get the bird. Go get the bird. Back. Back. Chloe, back. Come here.
We got a little bit of breakfast, everyone's moving around, and we got some teal doing that, just those bottom dire, they're looping through and they're looping through and then boom, they're hard in, and it's like, take them.
And they shoot down, I get one out of the middle, and it's just really cool. It's like pull up shooting, it's like whoop whoop.
It's awesome.
It was just really, really cool.
So the hunt couldn't have gone any better. Met just a great group of guys down there that opened up their homes, per se, to us to allow coming in. Hey, you gotta love these old blinds, just a relic of the past. If these things could talk, there's literally generations of fun that happens in these things. The old guys come out, the breakfasts are served up, the little guys are in here playing around. Nowadays they got the cell phones, but back in the day it was just an honor to be out in these things. All slabbed out, brushed out, and they've got years and years of use. And what do we do, at a given point like any of these things, you got to retire them up and just, cherish the times that you had in them. Nothing like a good solid duck blind, so I just absolutely love these things. So then we're down there on Sunday and we're like, well, what's going on? And Daniel's like, let's do a squirrel hunt.
And I'm like, a squirrel hunt? Yeah. Okay, I'm up for that.
Love to do squirrel hunting, which they use dogs. We just haven't done that in the past. No. Not that, we just haven't had the opportunity to do it. So,
to hunt with a dog.
Yeah,
right.
So they come in, they got 2 hounds. Well, I shouldn't say hounds. They got 2 dogs to be able to do this. And pretty basic, you're walking, you're listening to release the dogs, they go out, you're barking, you're listening for them which direction, kind of like reminding me when I'm elk hunting, with the bugles, dogs are over here, we're all going up this way, there's, 4 or 5 of us, right? They're around the tree.
And they're barking, they're looking up the tree, it's up there, yeah. We're searching.
See a nest.
We just hunted all different areas, crossed a couple little, waterways.
We're in some of the bottoms, we got up in some of the hardwoods, just a beautiful area. Oh boy. There he is. Right up through there.
Trying to find, where the squirrel is through all the leaves, and someone spots it and shoot, down it goes.
We got one in, and the whole morning just kept repeating itself. After we get the squirrel in, the dogs are off. We're chit-chatting it up. Like, is this the best or what? I hadn't been the only thing up there. No. But he's up in a fork. Right. No. Have a good time walking through the woods, experiencing the hunt.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they got them treed again. We're up there. Boom. We got another squirrel in. I don't know.
I think we ended up with 6 that morning. It was, really cool.
There you go. Oh.
There he goes. Oh, it's on the back side. Yeah, he's on the back side. There we go.
Look, he's running.
Was he jumping?
No, he was just going off that branch like that.
Well, he, I kept seeing him just a little bit. He was on the back side of that damn thing. We were able to give him a couple pokes.
You ain't getting excited, you ain't having fun.
Where at?
Right up there, that hole.
Oh, the burrow down into the cavity. He's hauled out old dead trees, make the nest and stop.
No, just keep going. Moving on through.
There you go. Get him? He's up there. We're all looking for him.
It was a special treat for us.
Yep, kudos, thanks Daniel for just, really showing us an unbelievable time. Completely different from us, being from the north, just a different aspect of hunting. So again, try to cherish those relationships and explore some new activities.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Excel Outdoors, Camo Systems, Peak Dryer, Woodland Resort, Dave's Creative Taxidermy, Cedar Hills Game Farm, Thermacell Heated Products, McMiller Sports Center, Mountain Man Guns, and these fine sponsors.
So here we are, it's just about Christmas, and we're going to go at this Tundra Swan. As you all saw prior to, we went ahead and plucked it. I went ahead and injected it ahead of time, and we set it aside for, well, it's been about a month now in the freezer. Never done this before, so we're kind of going off of some of the internet recipes that we found, but we're going to handle it just like a turkey. And we're going to handle it just a little cautiously because we've never had Tundra Swan, so we're going to have it as an appetizer, not the main course. But so like I said, we went ahead and we plucked it. We pulled out all the inners. Connie has gone ahead and made some unbelievable stuffing, so we're going to stuff the bird. But to start with, I've got some rub. I love rubbing any type of wild game, and for that matter, any other meat. This is a pork rub. You can do poultry, anything that you like. I don't want to do this spicy. We've got a lot of different guests that are going to try it for the first time, me included. And so I'd like to play it a little neutral in that respect. So I use a very liberal amount of rub to put on it. Get a nice coat, and I'll even do some on the inside. Great. From this point, let's stuff this bad boy. Our stuffing consists of breadcrumbs. Connie went ahead and pre-fried, I guess, or sauteed vegetables, celery, peppers. She likes to add a little color, so the colored sweet peppers, onions, all in butter. So it's unbelievably good. You can do it out of the box, but that's not the same. And it's got a heck of a big cavity, and we love stuffing. We've got about 3/4 full of stuffing, which normally is the amount for a full turkey, so it does have a larger cavity. Very interesting. From here, what we'll end up doing is we're going to put it into, I don't have a freezer big enough, so we're going to put it in a bag, a little bit of flour down there to absorb some of the juices, wrap it, and put it in the oven for, I think it's about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. Tundra Swan. Can't get more excited about that. Shut her up for a few hours, 350 degrees, and let her just start baking. Enjoy. And oh man, does it ever. Oh, we'll get it out of this plastic and see what this thing really looks like. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. If you can just see. It's awesome. Totally awesome. This is going to be the best thing ever. So anyway, this Tundra Swan, first time ever cooking it. It looks just unbelievable. I'm thinking dark meat. Hey, thanks a lot for watching the show. What an incredible time. Just goes to show you, even down in the, the king of the state of the birds, you still have tough hunts down here.
The flooded timbers are always fun though. They're a challenge this year with the warm weather, but you know what? We had just an amazing duck hunting season.
So thanks a lot for watching Swift Waters with Shawn and Connie.
Remember to go to Facebook and let us know where you've seen the Duck Down logo giveaway this week. Stay tuned for next week.
Closed captioning brought to you by Thermacell Heated Products.